What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream at Crypto Crush. My name is Steve K, and I'm your chief entertainer. I'm solo today, guys. We're doing passive income. Amir is in Tel Aviv with his wife. They are at the doctor checking on the baby. She's due in July. Praying for her. Crypto Mom is actually at my house having coffee with my wife. That's her excuse. But she's on the farm with my wife having coffee. That's a real Dutch thing, right? Having coffee together. It's a big deal. Talking away, which I like. I like doing business with friends. I really do. That's my favorite, actually. My son, well, he's off on Thursdays. He's studying. He's got exams. Economy of all things. And he's not happy about that. He wants to get into the markets. I also actually want to go talk about the markets, but we're not going to do that. We're going to talk about some passive income stuff. And specifically, we're going to talk about two exchanges, two platforms that we want to introduce to you. One is just for America. It's also for Europe, but one is just for Europe. Let's say that. One's just for Europe, and one is for America and Europe. So why don't we jump right into that? If you're chatting or got questions, I don't see them because, like I said, I'm all alone. All alone. Please like and subscribe. Help the guy who's all alone. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, just want to bless everybody out there in the name of Yeshua the Mashiach, our Savior. Whether you believe or not, I just wish you a blessed day. Just great peace. So, a lot of the staking programs that we've been talking about introducing to folks is through platforms like Mixi or WeFi, where it's difficult, for whatever reason, it's difficult, or they're not able to access it through America. And so what I've done is, Amir and I have gone through platforms that are available in America where you can participate in these staking programs where you earn 12, 13, 14%. So let me show you one of them. Here we go. This is called BitGet, friends, bitget.com. If you're on a live call, I don't have a link because I didn't think I was going to talk about this. I thought I was going to talk about something else, but I really thought we should cover this. So I changed my mind on the fly, which is one of the beautiful things about being in charge and being alone. I kind of do whatever I want. But bitget.com, this is available in the United States, and it's an exchange, like a trading exchange, just like Binance, Coinbase. By the way, stay away from Coinbase. If you've ever had a problem with Coinbase, hit the like button, please. I'm so tired of that organization. They are really they are the opposite of what a crypto exchange is supposed to be, which is fast, friendly, easy, no fees, done instantaneously. Instead, withdrawals sometimes take 7 days. I've seen 30-day withdrawals. I've heard them reject withdrawals. It's the opposite of what blockchain was supposed to do. And that's the issue of having the banking industry come into crypto. By the way, let me stop because I got to say this face to face. Just some quick news. I got to talk about this because it's driving me nuts. Yesterday, I'm going to cover this tomorrow live, but yesterday, the American Banking Association got together, all the cronies there. They got together in Washington, D.C., and they had a meeting, and I have this on video. I'm going to share it tomorrow. But they start their meeting by saying that this Clarity Act is going to drive $7 trillion out of the banking industry and into the crypto stablecoin industry. And he followed up by saying, we're not going to let that happen. And he got a standing ovation by all his other banker friends. What does that mean? It means President Trump, who's heard the people in America say, look, we want crypto to be, get it regulated, make it easier for us. We want to participate. So he created the Genius Act. Then he created the Clarity Act, and the Clarity Act is getting heavy pushback from the banking industry, banking lobbyists. They're very, very powerful. They basically just said, there's no way, absolutely not going to happen. I just found out my voice is crackling on the live stream. Not sure why. But the banking industry is really going after making sure this Clarity Act does not go through. And they just come out and said, we're not going to allow the money to go into crypto. Full stop. So that's what happened yesterday. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow live. Let me get back to BitGet, friends. BitGet, if you're in America or in Europe, BitGet. Great exchange. Look at this. This is what I mean. This is why the question you can have is, well, why would the banking industry not want people to go into crypto? Well, friends, take a look here. USDT annual percent return is 9.93%. That means every dollar, one USDT is $1. It's always equal to $1. Whatever you put here, and again, exchange in the crypto world is the same thing as a bank, right? Well, it's a little more powerful. So if you think banking in a traditional finance world, exchange is the new term. And instead of having accounts like you would in the bank, you have wallet addresses. And here, USDT represents $1 US. So if you have $10,000 sitting in a savings account somewhere, or $1,000 for that matter, the question is, how much are you earning per year with the bank or the credit union that you use? By the way, people think they're safer with credit unions. You're not. They may be friendlier, they may know who you are, but at the end of the day, they have to adhere to the strict banking regulations. That's the only way they operate. But you got to ask yourself, what are you getting on your savings account? What are you getting on your checking account? And I can almost guarantee, actually, I will guarantee you're not getting 9.93%. And this is what's freaking out the banking industry is people are going to realize, wait a minute, I can move my money that's just sitting in a bank to an exchange, which is the same thing, and earn almost 10% per year. I can access it 24/7. I can move it all over the world without issues instantaneously. Why would I keep it in the bank where I have to come in, pay a fee, a conversion fee, a wire fee, and then it takes 3 to 5 days if they let it through? But that's not what we're here for. We're here about passive income. So think about this, creating a BitGet account for free and just moving while you can some dollars in where you can earn 9.93% per year. But that's actually nothing compared to what I'm about to show you. Because as you see here, friends, you make it larger because you see, you might be asking, am I reading this correctly? 0.91% to 666% per year. That is not a typo. That is correct. So what does that mean? Well, let's click this arrow down. So this is for new users only. And let's say, again, let's use the $10,000 example or or $1,000 example in savings, let's say you moved it here, you would earn 666%. That's 1.87% per day for 3 days. So you'd probably earn 5%, a little over 5% in 3 days on your money, which, by the way, is more in 3 days than your bank gives you all year. But after that, you can put it in here where you get flexible or fixed. That means you just put it in and you can get 9.91% per year, and you can take it out whenever you want. USDC, this is amazing. And what I like about this is, here's gold. All of these tokens, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, you got to think about this. They're all on sale right now. So if you're buying, imagine buying Ethereum on sale, then adding an extra 9.5% per year on top of that. It's also a good way to mitigate risk. Let's see, simple earns here. I'm going through this together with you guys. BitGet's got some really cool products here. Now, rewards. Let's take a look at rewards. What do they got here? So I can claim this now. Well, usually they have a lot of different rewards. I'm going to show you the other one for Europe outside of America, but like things like this. So if you put a deposit over 1,000 USDT, they're going to give you 50 USDT. And if you trade over 300,000 USDT, that doesn't mean you have to have 300,000 USDT to show you leverage. They're going to give you actually all the way up to 6,000 USDT. Complete verification, you're going to get 30 USDT. Complete your first trade. So it's just a minimum of 50 USDT. They're going to give you 100 USDT. I love this stuff. This is a simple way to get involved with cryptocurrency. Get into an exchange that gives you these earns. Let's see. Loans. This is also really cool. You can get instant loans on these exchanges. Imagine trying to get a home equity loan, going to your bank or your credit union there. All the paperwork, all the hours you got to spend just to get denied. Here, you're going to get a loan no matter what, and it happens instantly because it's not on credit score. Now, let me show you the other one that I tested out yesterday. So BitGet, make sure bitget.com, go there. We'll have a link on the replay. This, friends, is called Blowfin. If you are outside of the United States, this is your place to be, man. Blowfin is awesome. What I like about them is they have great bonuses for people starting. So I think Monday, Tuesday, I signed up with them. I started trading with them, and they gave me a real ridiculous bonus just for doing. They got trading bots, demo trading. But let's take a look at Simple Earn here. 120%, 7 days on USDT. Unbelievable. I like this. Let's take a look at Flexible. I fixed. 100% on ETH. This is insane. 120% on USDC. This the same thing as USDT. 100% flexible. That means you're going to earn 100%. You put 10,000 in. Oh, sorry, 10%. You put 10,000 in, you're getting 1,000 per year. Ethereum's got 100%. New users, 7 days only. That means you earn 1%. Well, sorry, a third of a percent a day. Unbelievable. They have these reward hubs here. So, like new user staking, USDT, 30 USDT. So just from this, my first trade was really small. I wanted to test it out. But as you can see, I quickly went over that. I traded over $30,000 in this, and they've paid me out 130 USDT just on this. Then there's airdrops, advanced tasks. So for new users, there's a lot of incentive coming in. You can make a nice return just coming in. And this, again, is why banking industry is so terrified. They are just terrified of people coming into crypto because all the money's going to come in here again. First time this started, by the way, was we set the alarm. This community, although called by a different name, this community set the alarm back in 2019. We said there's a thing called Operation Choke Point 2.0, and they are restricting withdrawals from banks to crypto exchanges, and they were using these safety things. We're just trying to protect you. And we were warning about this all the way up into 2020. We were very, very aggressive against this, and we ended up having several banks close their accounts with us without notice because we were so aggressive in blowing the whistle on banks preventing money coming out of the accounts going into exchanges, even though it wasn't an official reason for them not allowing it. They were doing it under the guise of, we're just trying to protect you. And we said, you got 4 years. So 2024 was really the last time it was very, very easy still bringing money in from a bank account into an exchange. Unfortunately, it's just become worse and worse and worse. I'm back on BitGet here. You also have an affiliate program. Square, here you have news. BitGet Academy. This is really cool. Like, I like BitGet a lot. Here, you learn just the basics. Beginner's guide. Let's click that. So you can click these things here, and it's a video or it's a PDF, and it shows you how to buy crypto. You can also buy stocks. You can buy equities, commodities, tokens. That's another thing that's freaking banks out is right from your exchange, you can buy stocks, oil, gas, gold, silver, copper, crypto, ETFs. You can invest in S&P 500, all on these exchanges. Not financial advice, but I think smart people realize they got to make the move now. I love this. Trading basics. This is just stocks. How to read a cash flow statement. Like, this is really cool, man. They're educating people. That's important. How to trade crypto and BitGet. Here's an interesting article on oil that came out yesterday. It hit $100 again, by the way, at the time of this recording. I'm a little concerned at how this is developing, to be honest, in Iran. How concerned? Well, the Dutch government has this week sent out to its citizens a packet telling residents or homeowners or people living in the Netherlands how they should prepare in the event of an emergency, what they need in their house. I've lived here 18 years, almost 19 years. I've never received one of these packages, never. And by emergency, they're not talking about like a hurricane. We don't get those. Or a tornado. We don't get those. Or an earthquake. We don't get those. What could they possibly be talking about? War. If you were on a live call yesterday, I told you how gas prices in the Netherlands spiked 60 cents per gallon. We do it per liter. It went up 15 cents per liter. It's 3.82 gallons, I think. Liters in a gallon. So almost 60 cents per gallon shot up in the Netherlands. That's a problem. If gas is shooting up, if diesel is shooting up, that means the price in the grocery stores, at the restaurants, it's all going to go up because it's going to cost more money to deliver these products. So the other thing I'll tell you is I have seen. I live on a farm, near on the outside of on the edge of a wooded area of woods, actually, a preserve area. But I've seen a lot of fighter jets the last couple of days flying by too. So I'm not sure what's going on. But it is good to get into the crypto space. I think that's what I'm saying is considering everything that's happening, there's several ways we can protect ourselves financially, several ways we can take advantage of opportunities. And those of you watching the live calls, you knew we were saying buy oil, buy gold, buy silver months ago. We were saying to sell Bitcoin in August and September at the peak. So again, subscribe, like, and get over into digital assets. So please click BitGet. And if you're in Europe, click Blowfin. We like both. And if you really want us to hold your hand, you can click the link below and click the 7-day challenge where we take you from nothing to having a crypto investment that is producing a weekly recurring revenue stream. We guarantee it. It's that simple. And it's so simple that some people have done it in just 3 hours. I had a 70-plus-year-old tell me they did it in less than a day. So that's a 7-day challenge. All free. We want to get you guys helped out. That's all I got for you. Many, many blessings to you, whether you believe or not. We bless you in the name of Yeshua. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful afternoon wherever you are. Be sure to check us out tomorrow live on the Market Open. I've got some crazy stuff to show you. I have some great videos about the banking industry is getting together in DC. I want to show you some charts and tell you why I'm worried about Iran based on the charts I'm looking at, and what that means for us. There's this idea that crypto is going on a bull run right now. I think there's a pump coming. We're going to talk about the pump. We've been talking about the pump, but if we fast forward 4 or 5 months from now, it's in the 50s, and that's recorded. So I'm happy. We've been making this prediction since September that it's going down this way. We also predicted it's going to make a little pullback, go back up for a little bit. People are going to get faked out thinking it's the bull run. I had someone today say, I heard Bitcoin's going back, or the bear's ended, the correction's finished, we're going back up. I don't think so. I don't think so. This Clarity Act is problematic. This war in Iran is problematic. This war in Ukraine is problematic. What's giving us this pump is going to be artificial. You get a lot of tax returns coming back now between now for next month. Tax returns are all coming back. Income tax returns. and people are going to want to put money into crypto. So you're going to see a pump, right? You may even see the S&P pump. You're still going to see gold and silver pump still some more. But come check us out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. if you're in Central Europe like I am. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.